Hey dudes, welcome back to Fims Presents RC. Paddy with you here again. We've got a Hobbywing 880 that we're unboxing. Now this is a dual brushed crawler based ESC or trail truck ESC from Hobbywing. Picked this up yesterday, click and collect from John up at Dunkerswell, RC Octane. I'm sure most of you lads in the southwest will know who John is. Thanks very much to John and his sister for sorting this out. I appreciate this. So basically, the crack with this is that it's a dual ESC, as I just said, 80 amp. So basically, what you've got inside of here is two 1080s together inside here. So each one of these outputs for your motor, yeah, is giving 80 amp. Which is great, really. You can run these off anything up to a 4S LiPo. So slightly different voltage range than the 1080. That is one of the main differences. You can run these on 4S, whereas the 1080 is maxed out at 3S. The other difference with these is, I believe the 1080 has a 6V back, switchable 6V back. This, I think, has... I'm going to say a 4.5, but I'm not so sure on that one. I can tell you in a momento with our instructions. Let's have a look. Oh, these usually come out in a fun little unravelling, don't they? Right, there you go. So it gives you all your instructions, how to set up. It's fairly easy, as I'm sure you're aware anyway. The only thing I will note with this, if you are doing a dual motor setup, ensure that both of your motors are running synchronously. And by that I mean both turning in the same direction, yeah? Because if one's turning in the other direction and this one's turning in the other direction, you're going to have some issues with desyncing and stuff like that. So that's just something to look out for. Now look on here. Where are we looking? We're looking for spec. Spec. Here we go. Oh, so it... Oh, no, that was it. Sorry. It does have a 6V back, but it's only 4 amp, which I believe is lower than the 1080. I may be wrong on that. I may be wrong, but I believe that's the main difference. This can run on 4S, whereas the 1080 is free, and the back amperage is different. Sorry, not the voltage. So let's go ahead and get this out. Whee. Right, standard sort of package from Hobbywing, as we all know. This is fully waterproof. Despite seeing some of the PCB down there, it is resin coated. Sorry if I'm just waggling this about in thin air and you can't see where it's going. But it is resin coated, the PCB, so it is fully waterproof. Can be submerged. However, as always, take care when you are submerging stuff, because it can get in places where you don't want it. Does come with a fan. Great for running in dry weather, as I'm sure you're aware yourself, to keep things cool. Never really had one of these overheat. I've ran these with 2775 motors. You can do that. You can use 2775 motors. Hobbywing even say you can do that. You can do anything from 540 up to a 775 pair of motors. Only thing to note is if you're going into the water, take your fan off, because obviously the fan itself isn't waterproof. So if you are going into the water, make sure you take your fan off. We've got our usual 2 zip ties, little bits of tape, and our obligatory world famous Hobbywing decal set, which is pretty cool. What else about this features wise? What you will notice straight away about these is they are bigger. So the 1080, if you're after if you've got a small build or a build that's quite tight with space, go for the 1080, because the 1080 is the same thing as sort of half of this, if you will, but it's just in a more compact package. And let's be honest with you, it does look a little nicer with the full alu casing that it's got on it, compared to this sort of semi-plastic with the old school sort of 1060 style heatsink sticking out the top. But yeah, by the by, great little bit of kit. This cost me about 32 quid, 33 pounds, something like that. As I say, I got mine from John at RC Octane. These are just as programmable as the 1080, but they do not come with a program box. The 1080 comes with a program box. These do not come with a program box. Obviously, if you've had Hobbywing ESCs in the past like I have, you'll probably find that you've got them coming out the wazoo anyway. So it's always the same though, isn't it? You have them, and then when you need them, you go looking for them, and they're nowhere to be found. So I'll be going looking for mine later today to find it. So another thing that people do as well, which I will be doing on this, I'll be taking this off and replacing this with a little rocker switch. Not that there's anything against Hobbywing's little switches, but it's not long enough for me anyway. I want my switch sort of all the way out over here. So that's one thing that we'll be doing, but we'll be fitting this to the truck later today. So yeah, that's about it for the unboxing, guys. Thanks very much for watching.